Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is the first video in a 2-video series on how to play Infected. So the way it's going to break down is this video, the first one, will be how to play as the infected person, I die soon enough, and then the second one will be how to play as a survivor, which hopefully you spend most of your time as a survivor. One word of warning. When you're infected, it's going to be hard to get a great KD. I've seen good players go 6 and 40 as they deal with just running into gunfire again and again and again. It's the nature of the game. It's easy to get a 10, 14 KD when you're one of the last guys with a gun, and it's easy to get like a .01 KD when, well, that's pretty bad, but it's easy to get a terrible KD when you're one of the few guys that are actually infected. So look what happens here. I get my first kill and I win the gunfight. Now remember, the first infected has about the same layout as you, and then I didn't anticipate him respawning in the exact same spot again. It wasn't attack insert. It's just, for whatever reason, maybe the way people were spread out on the map, the game decided that putting him there twice was the right way to go. Now watch this. Watch what happens. I make a mistake. I lose this guy. Did you catch it? Here, we're going to rewind, go backwards, and take another look. There he is. There's the guy on the left. Now, what I should have done as soon as I saw him was duck straight towards the back guy. Instead, I sort of delayed for a second there. I didn't go straight for the back guy. I lost him, and I found myself dead. That's I suppose, the nature of the game. Now, I'm working routes. I'm going towards the edges of the map, and here things start to work out a little bit better for me in just a moment here. Let's see what happens there. So now, I do get behind the back guy. I do get behind the very last guy in the line, and I manage to get a triple knife, which is, kind of nice. And here it happens again. I catch this last guy. I saw him looking in the wrong direction, and I get behind the last one, and I just go to town, right? I knife this guy, and I'm going to knife this guy in the back as well. And then here comes my, I think, third mistake of the game. You see this guy? He's what, 20 feet away from me, 30 feet away from me. He knows I'm coming. He just probably watched 2 skulls pop up next to him. I'm never going to win this knife fight. Now, if it was this situation where there were 10 of us rushing him and we're trying to, kill the last guy, then that's great. But that wasn't the situation at all. I should have done almost anything else because that's a guaranteed death. You're not going to run at a guy from that distance, knife only, and do well. And this, another death, but whatever. I think I'll cut myself some slack for that one. Someone had placed a hidden claymore at the bottom of the bridge. How was I to know? So yeah, just to recap, playing Infected is a lot like playing knife only. You have to take routes like this one where the guy doesn't really have a shot at you, until you get right up close to them. You need these things to be extremely close quarters battles so you can reach out and touch somebody. When you're dealing with multiple enemies, which you do a lot in this game mode, you have to make sure that you attack the guy in the back first and never the guy in the middle or the front, because you'll just be easy pickings for all his friends, and they'll be so happy they'll think that they're awesome. And yeah, we don't want that. We don't want anyone feeling good about themselves. Nope, not if they're on the other team. If you can get yourself in a situation where it's sort of a 1v1 knife fight where the two of you are right up against each other face to face, then you'll probably win because you have attack knife and he doesn't in all these game types. If you catch him hiding, if you see him with some sort of higher position of advantage, don't forget your throwing knife. Now, I want this thing to be durable, and they change layouts all the time. Durable as in, I don't want this to go out of date, but the throwing knife is a key part of this game, and it changes the way that people work. It used to be you just go to some jump spot and then shoot everyone who came at you. Now it's much harder than that because you can hit them with the throwing knife if they try to work that kind of strategy. I'm going to do another video soon about on the other side, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like this one. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, if you enjoyed this video and you're new around here, you can click on subscribe in the top right. If you enjoyed it and you're not new around here, you can click on like, because everybody loves likes, right? I love likes. 2 videos you may have missed. The top one is Wife Wednesday. It's a dual commentary I do with my wife. You get to meet her a little bit. She's awesome. You'll like her. And the bottom one is sort of a part 2 of Mail Monday. Because I had an extra long gameplay, I was able to do an extra long Mail Monday, and I broke it into the 2 different videos. So that's sort of a Mail Tuesday I did this week. And it's about a guy whose girlfriend sort of denies him paternity for his baby, and he's young, and it's tricky. Another one who's worried that he might be gay, and then a girl who has trouble with her own jealousy. So pretty good video. I think you'll like it, and have a good day.